home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Out of the gun now on third down. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Second down and goal. Hurts. And it's caught. Touchdown. Miles Sanders from 6 yards away. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 2 on the run. They need a lot more than that coming up here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Fletcher Cox in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And it's fielded at the 34. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
Get in there.
They haven't been tentative at all in this
Get through there.
Because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate.
Showing some different looks.
Picking up a first
That's
down.
how you do it. Mix it up.
On 1st down.
It was all green right there.
And he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He did it all out blitz. Okay.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his left. Open man, that's DeVonta Smith.
Sit right in that zone.
He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to
Show him
join
some
to the
different-
left sideline, and you know the
different
timing's
look.
got to be correct.
Run
on this
and
one.
pass.
Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great
Hit him
arm
with this
strength on
counter.
that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Sanders a 1st down, still going.
Woo.
And finally
Come
wrestled
on,
down
baby.
at the 8-yard line. 51 rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this
All
point.
right, what I want
Making
to
it
do.
look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling to his right.
Touchdown, baby.
Caught for an Eagles touchdown.
That's what happens when you run the ball. Play action really great.
Make the grab. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point.
Got to make up for that overtime loss I
And
just
it's
took,
good to
man.
make it 14-0.
It was a good game, though.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
What is this? You love some Final Fantasy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to
Look at that,
Looking
son.
for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
He about to quit.
Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he's going to take this one back to the 37.
Come back out and run the ball. Back out and run it.
Kind of saw it coming, Charge. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was
Calais
just
Campbell, man.
cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job
Do this
improvising
fade
there,
smash
extending
right
the
here.
play, hoping someone would come open downfield.
He's running
but
man,
they
so
never
I'm
did.
going to try to get Watkins.
From the gun, it's
Hurts.
Looking left side, and he's got him in.
Got him. 97 speed, man.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards.
I'm about to do the screen pass because he running man though, so I don't think that's gonna work. He running man. I'm gonna hit him with this play action again. Look at him squeezing it in. He looking for run.
They go play action with Hurts sliding out of
the
pocket.
Over.
He's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Stay home on that one.
In there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Since he's playing man, let's see. Try to get Watkins. I'm going to try to get Watkins.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Looks like zone now. Let's see what he come out with.
They're going to look to throw.
Move.
Steps away to his left. Touchdown.
Did he get?
From 17 yards out, and the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
All right. Play some defense. Let me see. Bring this down a little bit.
The Raven offense
he ain't really go down the field yet.
Next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Nice one.
That's complete. It's
nice move.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
And he's quick hiking the hell out of him. He's scared. He don't want me to make my adjustment. Damn, like, you ain't got no adjustments to make, no out route. He's just hiking the ball as soon as he,
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, there he goes inside the 30. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
Typical.
Now Jackson on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
Make that block, 28. This game is so broken. Like, yeah. Hurts 90%, 3 touchdowns, man. That was a flawless game, man. Flawless game. And if I can play like that every game, but you know, it don't go like that. So then I moved up in the rankings, 140 and 99. This guy, he's not really ranked like that, so maybe that explains it. They're running a Tampa Bay Buccaneers playbook. Who I'm going up against? Again? Ah, man. I hate everybody picks the Ravens on this game, man.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor
Everybody.
of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The
Like,
two
pick
teams
your favorite
emerging from their
teams, man.
respective
Like,
tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're
they
all
just wanna
set as their
pick the
Ravens
Ravens
will
and
match
run around
up
with Lamar
the
Jackson.
Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Nice run.
Next receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that
I know I'm
point,
going to get a lot of run
and
a lot of probably running with Lamar Jackson. I mean, if they should.
Running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Play action. Now Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman.
Fletcher.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that
Third and
first
10,
read
big
that
down,
you have.
early
Maybe you
down.
get it in pre-snap,
I can
he
get a
locked it on his
stop and
target,
then
but
score,
he was
then
covered quite
I
well,
still
and
get the
that one's
ball back
incomplete.
at half, so.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Here's Jackson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. He will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Throwing is Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Got him.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick
All
on the
right,
opening
let's try to establish the run again like we did the last
We
game.
know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Room here to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync,
I need to look and see what the defense came out with first.
You can see that they're playing off of each other.
You always want to see the first defensive play
You're exactly
that
right.
they pick, because that's what they're most comfortable with. That's why.
Someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On 1st and 10.
Miles Sanders got the back up.
Well, that's complete to Sanders. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
I think that was a cover
it turned
3.
out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down now. It's Sanders. Big hole up the middle. And he'll take it
That's how you start the
end
game.
zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one.
There we go, baby.
Into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets up.
All right, now we just stick with our game plan, run the ball.
And this defense looking like they have
when
come
I
to
throw,
play the
make
pick
them
6,
feel
and
it.
just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. No run back here for Duvernay.
Let's see if he changes his game plan up and go down the field a little bit. Let me see where I got my zones at. 20. So that should be good.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Playing the short.
And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here.
Since
now,
I got 3 in the back.
Are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave
That's
up,
not going to
but
win
you
you
can't
the
be so
game, though.
cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going
Might
to
look good and get you
give your
a few
team a
yards
chance to
here and there,
score.
but
you still have to be careful because those
let me see
defensive guys,
what I got.
I know the reputation defense guys can't
Option,
catch.
conservative focus on
All evidence to the
quarterback.
contrary
Okay.
on that last possession, though.
That was a good run, though.
They'll operate from the 32-yard
You should do that
line
if you
here,
quit
2nd
picking the
and
Baltimore
3.
Ravens.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll bite, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack.
All right, now we can
And
play
that'll bring up 3rd.
to the sticks. I got my zones at 15 and 20.
14-0
I believe
score. This is the
15 and
NFL
20.
on EA Sports.
So.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down.
Come on, Brandon Graham. Seal that. Contain him on that corner.
Now Jackson.
Give me that. Oh, he about to
and
flip.
for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the...
I know it. All right. Let's see. Make sure I got the Buccaneers playbook. Boom. Alright, let's go. Run inside like I always do. I don't play the Chargers like that. I'ma still defend the short pass. I know they got Eckler. And they're gonna be throwing it out the backfield a lot with Eckler. So I'm gonna try to be prepared for that. And I know Herbert, he got a little speed on him too, so let's see. See what we can do. 2 straight wins.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway in Southern California. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
All right, let's go. Come out and try to get these runs in. Try to establish the run first. I know they got what's it called? Bosa.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And nothing doing.
Who's
He's
that?
immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down
He
now.
came out of man, too. He probably audibled into man because he saw what formation I was coming out in. Let's see. I'm gonna try to see if this quick screen is open real quick.
Hurts. And this one
Why you
complete to
come all the way
Smith.
over,
And
Devontae?
he's going to lose yardage
Like it's
here.
a quick
Back to
screen.
his own 18. 2
Alright,
yards
that
to
was
loss,
horrible.
and now 3rd and 12.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his
Let's
catches.
see.
So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get Jalen Reagor on this big route.
3 and out.
I
Real
could go
danger
down the
here
field,
on their
but
opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
let's see.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there.
Hard to
and in the
deceive.
process
I gotta
picks up
take
the
that.
first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations.
He
You
came
want to
out in
protect your
a
franchise guy.
pass
Make sure he
heavy,
doesn't get hurt.
pass
He did
heavy
exactly
defense
that on
with
that play.
three
A perfect
linemen,
slide to avoid the big hit
and he took
and
I
pick
think
up a
one of
first
the
down.
linemen off the line of
Line of
scrimmage. I had
scrimmage,
to.
the 31 now
Well,
on
that's
1st
the
and
reason.
10.
Try to get this run game going.
On the counter now, it's Sanders. And
It's
he
tough
went
up front, boy.
backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard
He's
loss.
coming out in man again. Maybe he audible to that, but I came out in the pass formation mode.
You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts eluding the pressure right. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
Man,
and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Man.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category.
You
Plus,
rarely
he's got a
see
quarterback
that.
who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play,
because he's running man, it's difficult running the ball on him, but I got to take what he's getting. I'm going to bring Goddard on the out route.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders.
Come on, block.
He's going to go
this game, bro.
He takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air.
Crazy, you literally walking on the field in the middle of the play. Like,
and on that play,
they don't see nothing wrong with that.
Brilliantly here on this opening drive.
On 1st down, Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Plants because he's playing man again. So
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Look out what sideline we on.
This will be play number 9 in the drive here.
I'm going to try to get Devonta Smith right here.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Got him.
Touchdown.
That man. Consistent man is going to be too easy.
Touchdown grab.
Going to be too easy, especially with Devonta Smith. He's good at route running,
man. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
All right, got the first stop.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead
first possession touchdown. So, let's see.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce
let's see what type of offense. Did
zone.
I get a stop? I had the ball first.
At the 25.
Forgot. I had the ball that whole time.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They got some wide receivers out here, X Factor and a superstar. Man, they offense crazy.
Here's the first carry.
He grabbed.
Austin Eckler. Now room for Eckler.
That wasn't no holding.
This one up to the 44-yard line.
Man, call holding if y'all gonna have that in the game, right? Like I'm in front of him running and I suck back into the game. So like take that out the game or you want to call holding. Like
protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
Come on, Fletcher.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
I got Eckler in the backfield, so I'm going to have to watch that.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
Man, how was that physically possible to be running to the towards the sideline on the left and throw it all the way to the right. I know older men like they maybe throw inaccurate passes, man, but guess you can do anything you want on this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Pressure comes, down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Let me change my zone drop real quick.
Graham applied the heat off the edge. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward.
He can run a little bit, but he don't have no acceleration or agility like Lamar Jackson, so it's going to be hard for him to get away from sacks.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert.
See,
and he's
it's going to be tough for him. The way I play defense.
Getting the sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Austin Eckler.
He got a field goal range with that.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Bad mistake. He's going to take that field goal.
18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
Put these back at 15. Guess he ain't going to take the field goal. All right.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
I might be taking a risk with this defense. Yeah. Oh, man, they're about to run back to the other. Yeah, that's the 1st down. Get down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
Commit. I knew he was running. I called it.
7-0 ball game.
Ran commit. Let's see. I can't go man because they got some good receivers, tall receivers. So. I'm gonna run commit right here. If he get it, he get it.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. This is caught, and he takes it for a Charger touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab, and the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, y'all can come out and try to score again.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
I feel like I ain't had a ball for a long time. Let's see. I forgot what I did.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
It's caught inside the 25.
Get off me, baby.
Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 77 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Quite a show of arm
I ain't think Hurts was
right
gonna get it out there, man. But I had to throw it. It was one-on-one, man.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes
one of the best young receivers in the league. I had to throw it.
14, Chargers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's
Good answer
Elliott
back, man. That leaves him some time to
and that one will
score
bounce
himself.
out the back of the end zone, so we will start
let me see
here
what my zone
at the
is
25.
at 15, 20. I'm comfortable with that. All right.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
He really gonna do the same play after that? Like,
hey, who's gonna make a play for me?
like I'm some
I just
rookie.
need something right here, and the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's into the hands of Eckler.
Try to rip that out of there.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
40 seconds. It's enough time to come and score. I don't want to do this, but let's see what we got.
Herbert back to the air. Escaping the pressure right. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's got this down.
Thought I had a flat out there.
The 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes.
He's lucky he ain't pick it off.
And he found the right spot for the completion.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Finds the open man, it's Mike Williams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Okay, where's the zone?
Mike Williams there to make the grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
I wish I can really look at what just happened. Like,
extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Good game so far.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
I'm going to get him to make a mistake.
This will be
make a
brought
mistake
out from
so
the middle
far.
of the end zone.
Ooh.
Oh, a dangerous return.
Oh,
showing
come
it
on, that's
here.
97 speed,
And a
man.
very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On second and very short, Hurts.
Wow.
Incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
They went with a dime look to the defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the
Wow.
field, covered up essentially every blade of grass.
That's what y'all doing,
And
man.
allowed them to disrupt the play.
All right.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak.
What was he doing?
And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis.
A lot more medium.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half. So
What?
we don't have to go out and win.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the
Literally a zone cover 3.
A big play there for LA.
I need to see these replays, man.
Quarterbacks and their speed and
Let me
accuracy.
see.
There's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And
He
what was
went with
amazing
both.
to me was the fact
Two
he was
went-
able to
two
get as
men
much
went
on the
with
ball
one
as
man.
He did because he was on the run. Normally, when you're on the move like that, you don't expect the ball to go that far. You would think you need your lower body to be involved. That was an all-arm throw.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Second down at 5. Now it's Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
Dancing to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Down by Javon Hargrave. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Once more, here's Eckler. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Less than a yard.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the
Oh.
first down as he's tackled at the
No.
But you just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the... And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown.
Nice drive, man.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Simple throw to the running back.
There, but it's incomplete.
And you can't make that hurt.
They haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Forced out to his left. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
We have seen big plays from
trying to
both
catch him,
quarterbacks
man.
throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
They go play action with Hurts. They'll
Got him.
roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Put him in there. I guarantee you he was a man.
Philadelphia. Quez Watkins.
Man, blitz too.
47 yards. And the Eagles have a chance to tie
That's the thing, having a mobile quarterback, man. Get away from that big blitz and throw a perfect pass.
PAT. And that will tie our game here in the
97
third.
speed, man.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard
This
as
is a
the
good
kicks
game,
away
man.
here.
Shit. You can't get a stop from
And
this.
that one will bounce out of the
He don't
back
make
of
no
the end zone,
mistakes,
so
man.
we will start here at the
This whole
25.
game, when they're trying to get him in mistakes, he make the right read every time. He played a perfect game.
The
playing
Charger
the
drive about to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
missed the tackle. That's my fault right there. I shot the gap and then missed the tackle.
Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Come on, make a mistake. Come on. You can't be perfect.
Play action. It's Herbert. Rolling to his right.
Look.
And that would not to be.
Force it.
So he couldn't hook up. His
Force
time
it, man.
Run out on this third quarter.
You know you
play.
want to.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And some strong
quick
running.
typing, man.
A 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. It's Eckler again. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Come on, what you gonna do? 3 wide.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's brought down.
He makes the correct read every time.
Partner in a tie game in the 4th quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now they'll run the option to the short side left.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
He pulled that out the hat, boy.
He spots a lane and he keeps it himself
Nice
there
one.
and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it
Oh, man.
over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On the option, here's Eckler. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
They won't make me use all my
As the clock will
timeouts.
stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Strip ball, aggressive. Gotcha.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. On On second down, Eckler. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just
Minute,
don't
no
know.
timeout,
Big
bro.
touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating.
Come on, Watkins. Big run, big
This is
run.
going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring.
That was a comeback route, not a streak.
That didn't happen, so I'd say come out and just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards at 12 yards.
That took 20 seconds off.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
That's such a costly interception, nearly a pick-6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to
be high ranked.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw